Back to football.
Yep.
All right, Hayes, do you want to talk about anything in particular? We didn't let you speak during the football rant. We really didn't.
You want
Hayes talk at all.
Let's get Hayes get a topic going.
Dude, you got these fucking boys on the chairs and they're like so uncomfortable and shit.
Just fucking take it off. It's not attached.
Over here, like.
Tubi, no.
Oh, there we go. Fuck it.
You're still banished over there for the IT issues that you created.
No, because
I fixed it.
I
got all our mics working.
What it is.
I got all our mics working because he can't do it.
He can't do Max.
And I got the camera to work with every fucking thing.
Because fuck picking what it actually says.
All
Let's
right.
put it to default.
So, I like Josh Gordon. I always have. Right? But this man has fucked up so many times.
That's an understatement.
Right?
7 times?
I think
It's 7
like that,
times?
yeah.
7 times he's fucked up?
It's between like 5 and 7 times, yeah.
And the commissioner's still
And he was staying with Brady, don't forget. When he fucked up one of those times.
This man, he's been gifted so many times by Goodell. Like, hey, you know what? It happens, dude. Everyone gets high.
I think he's done now.
He has to be done now.
Yeah,
how many times
he tested positive for PEDs this time?
Yeah, I think he's done.
So I don't know.
So your man's gone.
He's gone. He's done.
Your man's is gone.
Yes.
I don't know. I don't know why the Patriots got rid of him either.
Plays again?
Maybe the Patriots knew he was doing something wrong.
Yeah, you're never gonna know.
Patriots were in the back door, you know.
They were like, I want to doubt that they called. Hey man, this guy was using.
He's like, I took it to get, healthier again.
Well, NFL is strict on that stuff, which is good in my opinion. They have to be, otherwise people could run around and kill each other with steroids. I'll tell you that much. I mean, yeah, dudes all on roids.
Like that wrestler. I don't know if you guys watch wrestling or whatever, but Chris Benoit.
He went nuts and killed his
he killed his 2 kids and his wife and then himself?
Yep.
Yeah, no, from what I understand, when the police walked into that scene, it was horrible. Yeah. Like, the kids were hanging, and then the wife was hanging, and then he was hanging.
In the closet. What?
How are you guys ignoring the XFL? Ooh, that's...
I didn't think anybody would really...
Yeah, actually, they're actually getting sued.
They're getting sued already?
Vince McMahon's getting sued, yeah.
They didn't even have the first game and this motherfucker's already getting sued.
Because they were taking... So they believe Vince was taking wrestling, the WWE stuff, and taking that money and bringing it to the XFL.
Yeah, it's his money.
I don't know what this is.
But the investors are mad, so they're suing them. It's hilarious.
It's like
let's talk about his own money. Bar Balls League.
Never lost.
Should we bring up our softball team again?
No, but
3-0 San Fran.
Oh man, I'm excited about the NFC's playoffs. I'm going to be watching that, I think, more than what's going on in the AFC myself. I think there's going to be a lot more thrilling matchups. You got Green Bay, like I said, San Fran. You got Saints, Seattle. You got a tougher bracket in the NFC than ever in the AFC, I should say. So, my opinion, I think, sucks, but it's probably always going to be like that. NFC just has tougher teams, I think.
How about them Rams?
Oh, they're out of the playoffs. They beat up on the Cardinals. You know, they're doing spot on, you know.
How about them Cowboys, though?
Yeah, them boys. Them boys.
We're going to the Super Bowl.
The Redskins only to not make the playoffs.
Yeah, that man is fired.
That game.
Oh, yeah. The head coach is fired, long gone. He fucked. He's so fucked.
You guys are cutting half.
Exactly. You're damn straight. I don't want you to see my whole body. I'm a little self-conscious. No, but...
Sometimes I even amaze myself. Stop spamming. Says no caps, dog.
Hey, you know what, Hayes?
Yeah, that sucks. It doesn't even say
stop
which day they're
spamming.
playing.
Right? What did it even say? I'd like to know.
Hayes, calm down.
What?
You know what? Just calm down.
I am relaxed.
All right, relax more. There you go. Let the gut out. You know, breathe through your nostrils. Don't break your belt buckle. But you know.
I ain't got no belt, dog.
Oh well, Jesus! Now we're loose, Larry. All right. Living like Larry. What you get out of there, Dave? With the touching the chat stuff.
I ain't touching anything.
Hey, don't touch that.
I'm not even on.
That's their no-no square.
Alright, boy.
You touched the no-no
I was
square?
wondering why.
Someone deleted it by the monitor. Who deleted that? Tubi, was that you?
Tubi, was that you?
Deleted what?
Why did you delete someone's message?
Yeah, what did it say?
I didn't delete it.
What an ass clown.
In front of the bot.
Fuck
Were
the
they
bot.
spamming? Were
You
they
guys,
spamming
said
shit?
you guys are killing me.
Cut in half.
Yeah, you guys are cutting.
I'll hug Dave the whole
Yo,
podcast.
what did I tell you at the beginning? Huddle.
Hey, you know what? Not everyone wants to cuddle like
Yeah,
you.
I thought who let him talk?
I don't know. You know what, Tubi? Go sit out there right now. Sit out there and
Go sit
There you
down.
go, buddy.
Go sit outside and freeze your balls off, bro.
Go feel shame.
Tubi, we need you to go through a Mac crash course before the next podcast.
I thought I was the new tech guy.
Well, I also think Tubi's not gonna be here next week. From what I was it next
Where
week?
the fuck you going?
Where we going?
Someone said they're not gonna be here one of the weeks. Was it you, Hayes?
I'm getting.
Wisdom
No,
teeth. Out. He
wisdom
doesn't want to
teeth.
look like a chubby chipmunk.
I get that
I
coming
thought that
up.
would be great for a
Yeah,
fucking-
that'd be
for a
great.
podcast.
Hayes just be here like
I'll be fucking
on painkillers.
perk 30s or some shit. Just
Like someone needs to drive him home.
Who's driving him home?
Oh, it's supposedly Dave. That's what Tubi volunteered.
Dave
Dave.
volunteered.
I
I
guess
volunteered.
I walk in and I tell him,
Where the
I'm
fuck do you
told-
even live?
Off of Ferry Street? Like,
The Ferry Street. All right, so back
Not
to
that
football. You know, what
Okay, I
games
don't
is everyone excited to see
Set my dick.
for
in the
what?
playoffs?
For football?
Who's playing against who, and who you're excited to see?
Dude, I'd love to see San Fran and the Saints go at it again.
Yeah.
For what? The
That's it, that's
AFC
probably-
or
That was
just
a
in
gun
general?
show.
For their second.
That's probably going to be
if
one of my favorites.
I'm right, and the 49ers get their asses handed to
3-0
them
San
again,
Francisco, by the way.
Fucking
they
field
would
goal,
go
baby.
to New Orleans.
That's
I'm actually excited for the Bills.
Either
Texans.
way, they get each other.
Damn it, Bob.
BITD said, "Go Cowboys."
Oh, is that Devil?
Cowboys.
That's not Devil Dog, is it?
Fuck the
We them boys.
It's all about. I'm actually excited for the Bills Texans.
We
for
good,
days.
Dave.
Yeah, that should be good. Yeah.
That should be a good game. Unfortunately, I don't see the Bills winning.
My thing is, how
I don't know.
How do you as
I
the
don't know.
Cowboys suck so hard like that? You got Gallup, you got Cooper, you got fucking
Here's-
Witten, the old man
here's-
Witten.
Here's,
you got
here's something
Zeke.
I don't get it, right? Is how you're a Texas team, right? And you don't make it, but the Texans make it.
That's
the fucking
terrible.
Texans.
I don't know, man. And they got less of weapons.
Yeah,
I mean,
exactly.
besides DeAndre Hopkins and still
So how
occasionally.
bad of a
and then
head
Fuller
coach-
always getting hurt. I mean, their running backs for the Texans have been crap. They've been terrible.
Yeah,
this
they got
season.
Carlos fucking Hyde.
and Duke Johnson.
Hey, no, it comes down to,
Duke
it comes to the
Johnson's
head
not that
coach.
bad.
I know, but they're playing
Does.
like shit together. They haven't really gone off.
Hey, it's still 1-1 at the end of the
Do
second
you
for the
see?
Bruins.
Do you guys? Can you guys see the Bills or the Texans probably knocking off the Ravens?
no.
Yeah, the Bills have a good
No.
defense, but I don't know.
I think the
so.
Texans could pull out
The
maybe an
only two
upset.
teams, in my opinion, that have a chance to bounce out the Ravens are the Chiefs or the Pats. That's it.
I can
Chiefs,
see,
definitely.
I can see a definite upset if the Bills knock them out, though.
Oh,
I could
dude.
too,
if-
but
with-
aren't
with-
they going to Baltimore?
With
Period?
the
Yeah.
defense.
Yeah, it's not
With the
gonna
defense.
happen.
But a team to go into Baltimore. One, probably the Patriots, because normally,
didn't pay me my money. It expired.
normally when the Patriots play somebody,
Wait,
they
she
lose.
still didn't
Normally,
pay
the
you?
second time
Is
around,
she in
they're
this
winning.
chat?
Nah, she's not there. Are you kidding me?
Oh, can I rash her then?
I already told you that you.
Can I
could've-
rash her? This is live.
I told
bro.
you to put it on Facebook on.
Bro,
What
this
is
is
that?
gonna go on
That
YouTube,
girl
bro.
Miranda, who I gave some
Bill's
money to
almost
help
upset.
her out.
Fuck Miranda.
Someone we went to high school with.
Bills almost upset the Ravens
All right,
last
so
time too. So.
Lowry said Medford High all the way.
Ever high, bro?
I don't know if that has to do with that, but
When was Medford ever relevant?
yeah.
I kick their ass
shit.
every year in football.
She legit with that
Dylan says,
weird-
"Go Miami."
Yeah, probably.
You know what? Fuck you. All right. He says, "F the Rams."
That's
Yeah.
all right. I think he's just mad at people, to be honest with you. I don't know who it is, but they're just an angry person.
Lowry, you trying to play some video games, buddy?
Hey,
just-
you're not playing with anyone right now. You
Yes,
just
I
got
will
banned.
play Minecraft.
we got a build dog.
1v1 Minecraft.
Is that Marshawn Lynch? Is that Lynch right now with the ball?
Is that beast mode?
Is that Beast? Did he just? No, maybe.
Um,
no. Yeah, it was first rush.
All right, so the Bills play Ravens first.
Yeah. No,
I think the Bills bow out. I do.
No,
no, it's Bills.
have
I
Texans.
still-
Bills Tech.
I think it's gonna be a
Bills
tough.
Texans.
Yeah,
you
wild
sure?
card right now.
They're wild card.
Yeah.
Then who the hell do the Ravens play first?
Bye.
They get the bye.
Yeah, they get the bye first.
So do the Chiefs, don't
Yeah,
they?
both.
Yeah,
guys.
to the
So
fucking gay pass.
so we take. I think. Say the Patriots win. They take. I believe.
They'll be
So
taking,
no shocker here. The Bengals
Titans.
are actually not in the playoffs.
Which one?
They'll be taking the Titans.
Yeah.
Okay, either way, right?
Patriots,
When
Titans.
the Pats
What do you
play the
guys
Bills,
see? What do you guys see as final score for
What?
Patriots Titans game?
I don't know. That's a hard one.
All right, listen here. You can't ask me that one because Patriots win.
24-21 Pats.
You're in Gillette.
You're
Playoff
exactly.
24-21.
No.
Okay, hold on. So
I say 31-17.
For who?
Pats.
No.
What type of fucking question is that?
I have to ask you who, because the Pats haven't put up those numbers in forever.
The Pats.
the Bills almost knocked off.
this-
Week 7.
Yeah. The
This-
Pats have not hit that high a score
It'll be fine.
in ages.
It'll be fine.
That's a lot. And
It'll be fine.
let me put it this way: the Titans are riding a wave of momentum right now.
It'll be
A
fine.
big wave. You got Dalvin Henry, Tannehill's playing outstanding right now,
That was a great punt.
and with minimal weaponry. And I think that it's not going to be that big of a deficit.
But you saw. So you don't think that Buffalo can go in and upset the Ravens?
No,
I think
not at home.
They lost by a touchdown.
It's still fine. That's still a touchdown. My
I
thing
think they
is
do.
you're
If they-
asking
as-
a lot of Buffalo.
Again, all you
I don't
gotta
think-
do is eliminate Lamar.
But don't
Yeah,
forget.
but then you gotta think they still played us
Come
and
on.
still lost by a touchdown too.
Listen here. Who's their quarterback?
Who?
It's his first
Allen.
time. Well, no, I know that, moron. I'm saying
Who
this
said
is
who's
his
the quarterback?
first time in the playoffs. You got inexperience, and same with Lamar, but you also have more points per game than the Ravens.
Didn't they make the playoffs last year?
No.
What do you say about Brady then? When Brady entered the league,
Brady entered the league, and to be honest, I wasn't following the Patriots when he first entered the league at all. I was more focused on the Rams when that happened. I didn't really
all right,
care
I
much.
shouldn't ask you.
Yeah.
All right, so what do you say about say about Brady in that situation then? I'm just like,
I felt like Brady
there's all
has that
it's the
confidence. You
playoffs.
gotta have the
No
confidence
matter
to do
who
it.
you are, it's the playoffs. You're 0-0 from there on in. It's the playoffs.
Hey, listen,
This is
we
what
did
you're
the same thing
naming,
with our
though.
softball.
Well,
alright?
okay, so the way I see it, right?
We didn't have the jitters though.
I get
2 years ago, King loves, but Josh Allen was not their quarterback 2 years ago.
so.
No, they had
I still think that
they had Tyrod Taylor.
No, I think you're asking a lot of Buffalo to go into Baltimore and upset them with Josh Allen.
I don't think Buffalo's even
I think it's
gonna
possible.
beat who the fuck they playing?
The Texans.
The Texans. I don't see it happening.
I think the Texans beat on Buffalo. to
I
be
I can
honest.
see it, and then obviously they're gonna
I don't
get.
think so because their defense is pretty good and they're hard hitting.
Buffalo,
You gotta take
Buffalo
it to
has the better
Deshaun
defense
Watson.
between
But
that matchup.
listen.
You take it to Deshaun Watson. You
Listen.
win.
Defense can win championships, true as day, but
Look at last
everyone's putting a lot of pressure on defenses, and that's when they're going to crumble. I'm sorry, it's going to happen eventually. The Pats' defense is starting to look like they don't know what the hell's going on either. Why do Bostonians hate
Why
Tom
do
Brady?
Boston? Who the fuck?
Yeah,
hates
who
Tom
the
Brady?
fuck said I
hates
hated
Tom?
Tom Brady?
That's that. It should
That's
be.
a
That,
understatement.
that says Nate in it. Is that send me nades? That better not be send me nades.
Dragnade.
You know what? Leave. Just leave the street.
Who hates Tom Brady?
Where
Who hates
I-
Tom
we
Brady?
have not said
Aside from-
negatively.
Okay, listen. I'm not a big
Yo, my
Tom Brady guy.
screensaver right there.
okay?
It's the fucking goat, bro.
I'm not a big Tom Brady guy. Okay,
I've never seen a single Bostonian hate Tom Brady.
Actually, if anything, they're on his nuts.
Whoa!
It's true. Fuck. Hey, don't tell me.
That
it's
sounds
not.
like some hatred right there.
But don't tell me it's not true.
I'm not riding Tom
you are
Brady's
right.
nuts.
I'm not writing on this.
No, I'm not talking about you two, but I'm talking in general. Majority of Bostonians are on his
Look,
junk. Why do you
okay,
think?
I
Honestly,
think
I
He's the
grant-
fucking goat.
See,
I think
but
it's the
that's
way that he
name
wears
was given
Uggs
to him,
as
but
a
that's
man.
the thing.
I do.
The
Why would a
media
guy
from
want to wear
Boston.
Uggs? I don't get
Media
it.
from the Boston area. Fucking 98.5 can suck a cock.
Yeah, but see, they've been talking bad about Brady since his towards the end of his career to
Yeah.
begin with, and no one's ever really, you know.
That white kid goes Tom Brady and Tuukka Rask shit. I agree. Tuukka Rask is shit.
Hayes will
100%.
always agree with you on that.
I think I'm just saying trade Rask, get him gone. Bye.
It's a very racist Twitch name, but I'll take it.
What's the name?
That white kid.
Watch him not be white.
Yeah.
Are you black? Why must you have that KKK name, bro?
No, but listen, media for Boston, they really have not had faith in Brady, and they've always been first to ride on him as soon as his stats go downhill because they only look at stats. Period.
I ride Tom Brady when he goes down just because I know he's better than that.
Yeah, but he's
This
also
goes in.
42
This
now,
goes
though.
into last.
I get
last
everyone
week's
thinks
He won a
he's
Super Bowl at 41,
That's what
though.
I'm saying, but everyone's got to understand he's older. He's not the same as he was in his prime. Definitely not. And you know it. You know it, and you know it's true. You just have to accept he's older. His play is not going to stay at that level his whole career. It's not. Every quarterback's going to hit that roof.
All right. Question for Hayes then. You weren't here last week. You think Brady walks or goes or stays?
Man, I think Brady comes back for one more year.
Do you expect anything more? You know, that's Hat-Trick Hayes, the white boy.
Yeah. Dude, Hat-Trick has such an American name.
Yeah.
Fucking, who names the kid Dallas?
Yeah. He should have been a Cowboys fan.
Yeah, no shit.
Canada too.
He's from Canada, too. That's the best part. No. Brady signs one more year here in New England.
Oh, one? You think one?
One year.
deal.
You think he's... No. You know he wants more.
He wants.
No, wait. He signs a 1 year deal, right?
He's not going to sign a 1 year.
I'm telling you, 1 year he's gonna get 1 year. He's gonna get paid, and if he doesn't win next year, he walks.
He's not going to get paid.
He's gonna get paid.
The Pats will not pay more for him.
You don't think the Pats will pay for him?
No.
I
Belichick
do.
is already done with Brady.
Yep.
Belichick.
You know what?
and
I
the
think the
rest of
Patriots lose.
If he was
McDaniels.
done, then he should have.
Did you see his face during this game? I watched Belichick smile and laugh the whole entire game. Didn't give a shit about this game at all. It looked like. Period.
Because you still clinched the playoffs.
Well,
bro.
but that's the thing. He doesn't care. He's kind of.
You gotta think about it. You're still in the playoffs. Who gives a fuck if you lose? Yeah, you just lost a bye, but you're still in the playoffs.
No, but see,
I see
that
the thing-
Brady will not sign for 1 year. If he signs with the Pats, it's going to be for until he's 45. He's going to go for a contract that'll get him there until he's 45. If not, he's walking to another team. He just wants money at this point, in my opinion. He wants to earn a little more because playing for the Pats, he's taking pay cuts.
Probably the
I don't-
Chargers.
Chargers or Miami, they're saying.
Who the fuck wants to go to Miami and
Well,
play?
like I said, it's for the money. If he's going to get signed for money,
Fitzmagic already
he'll do
said
it.
he doesn't want to leave Miami.
Doesn't
He
matter.
wants to
Tom
stay
Brady
there.
will come in and slap him out the way. I'm sorry.
Look at the way he played. I think he earned his next contract
Yeah, but
today.
he's been playing like on and off the whole time, though.
Dude, all you need
He's
is a solid
Jameis.
quarterback.
He's literally like Jameis. They both are so inconsistent. One time they'll go off for 4
I don't think.
Another time they'll throw 6 interceptions and 2
I don't think you should have took Winston over Fitzpatrick anyways. I think Fitzpatrick
Jameis
really
also
fit.
plays for a shit team.
He
period.
does, but you got Godwin, you got fucking Evans,
I
you
think-
got
I think-
wicked wide receivers.
No, I don't think
fair.
they're
Harris
trash.
just went off too.
If Brady comes back here to New England, he's gonna want more help. You're gonna have to get him a tight end in the
You
draft.
think they're
If
gonna
you
sign him for
got-
1 year to get him all that
And you
help?
got him more help, and look what happened. He saw how you. He sees how they treated him this year. They gave him Antonio Brown. They
And then-
cut Antonio Brown. They gave him Demarius Thomas. They cut Demarius Thomas.
You said
They
it
gave
was
him
okay
Josh
to let him
Gordon.
go.
They,
I wanted Demarius to stay. You said it was good that he went. didn't you?
I know what I agree.
No,
get rid of
I
him.
said,
that was,
I said it's okay if he went if they kept the fucking wide receivers.
Yeah, because I wanted Demarius Thomas to stay.
Yeah, but
He was really
until
good.
Harry was not injured at the beginning of the season, think about how much.
Yeah,
They
Brady
were
also
like-
wasn't
they
in
already had
training
a lot.
camp with him.
He was in training camp. He got hurt in training camp.
Well, no, They said Brady was not at training
No,
camp all
Brady-
season.
Brady has to be a training camp.
Well,
No,
they said he
Brady
wasn't
wasn't
there.
at.
No, he wasn't
Wasn't
there
optional.
until the very
OTAs.
last
He was in
training
OTAs in March.
Yeah.
In my opinion, should be there the whole thing though.
Yeah. Well, don't forget,
OTAs
though,
is
he's
optional.
what 42.
It is optional, but if you got the
42
new
years old,
guys
yeah.
coming in, you think
He's
you want to get
he has
those
a
extra
family.
reps in.
I mean, he wants to spend time with his
That's when
family.
you get
It's
Jerry Stidham
understandable.
the chance to win him out then.
Jesus, Dave, did you just get in there and check yourself?
That was good.
The brown jug, more like the brown stain on the back of your pants.
Alright.
But
That white kid says, "How about the Hawks getting a W today?"
the Blackhawks, he's a Blackhawks fan in Canada.
Alright.
Did they actually win?
The Blackhawks.
Yeah, how the
huh?
fuck are you a Blackhawks fan?
He's a weird one. We haven't figured him out.
His name's
No.
Dallas. He lives in Canada. He's a Blackhawks fan. Who cares?
He wants to come to the States, but we just won't let him.
He's a Blackhawks fan.
No, this
You need a
kid.
green card first.
Yeah.
Let him come to
Marry
the States.
into the States.
Well, did they actually win though? Let's
Yo,
find
he's
out.
only a fan because Chicago's like right there.
I don't know. He wants to come to the
He
States.
has like
man.
fucking 5 teams he can root for in Canada, but he picked Chicago.
Yeah. But the biggest thing is, I think we've learned, is that we're all kind of wondering what's
Can
going to
we-
happen to Brady this offseason. That's going to be the biggest focus of the offseason for anything, anywhere. Media is going to be turned towards Brady and what he does.
Do you think that the Ravens
I
will
was
run the
him-
decade now?
They could.
No.
They could.
You don't think so?
If they, the thing is,
I
if they
don't
up
see
their
them-
wide receiver core, I think they could.
Yeah, but look how good that he was
The
last year.
Ravens
He is now.
Running an entire decade and becoming a dynasty like the Patriots? No.
I think they could if they up their
No.
core.
I
I
don't.
think they could.
I mean, I don't say they win 6 rings, though.
Yeah.
I mean, like, they're going to be there
They're
the
going to be a
next decade.
team to compete from
Hey,
now on.
some team is going to take out Jackson's legs as he runs. I guarantee it.
Well, yeah, but look at Cam Newton. Same thing happened to him too. So I mean, every running quarterback knows that risk. Every team.
Yeah, I know,
knows
but
when you
if
have a
you
running
think about it, though,
quarterback risk.
say
Did
he
you not
goes,
see the big hit that he got hit with before the end of the season?
say he goes down with an injury, right?
And he was questionable last couple weeks.
What?
Which
I think that's just one of those things where it's like they're psyching you out.
Yeah.
'Cause look at what we did last year. Brady's like, oh, Brady's hurt. He really wasn't hurt.
You guys, Jay Garrett.
Damn, Josh Kittle being
Well,
Why
see,
can't we
already
have a?
technically-
Jay
I
Garrett
don't
says bring
like
back
that.
Jimmy G. There's no way.
They don't pay.
I don't want
They don't
Jimmy
No
pay.
way San Francisco is gonna
My
bring
dad loves Jimmy G.
allow Jimmy.
I don't want
Believe me,
Jimmy G,
I
yeah.
love Jimmy.
I would have loved it if
I
they
would
kept him.
love to have.
You know they
to
said,
have him back.
You know the rumor was he said he would take a pay cut and they still traded him away.
Yes.
The
Yes.
rumor is
But
he said
that's
he did.
only
The only
because he
reason why
proved
they
that
traded
he
him
was
away is
famous
because of
black
Brady.
holes.
Yep.
Brady doesn't want anybody else but himself
King
here.
Locks talked about Gronk, and we had talked about this. We've been talking about how the Pats need a tight end option. Tight end wasn't even there this game. I didn't see them throw to any of the tight ends against Miami.
If Brady knew how to use other receivers
I would
besides
not
him and
want Gronk
Edelman, I
back.
feel like Gronk would have saved.
I don't.
But Gronk won't come back. He's hurt. He has to focus on himself. You can't ask the guy to come back with all the
I wouldn't
injuries
want him back
and all the
anyways.
concussions. It's done. Just find a new tight end, lock them in, tell them they're going to be the number one tight end.
Ben Watson
have
is
Brady
not your
trust
answer.
them. It's
No,
not
Ben Watson's too
Is-
old.
Is not.
We tried to get Bennett to come back. And that would have been at least a decent comeback for the season.
Bennett's older though.
They would,
He's
yeah, but he knows
really
how to
old.
play.
And
That's
he's also
the thing.
looking for probably like another $7 million next year.
He also knew how to block like Gronk and do that. That's
I
what they
agree.
need. They need someone who can
He
block.
took a lot of beating when he was here too.
Because if you look at it, I think Lacoste and Izzo are small tight ends, weight-wise. I don't think
So
they're
wasn't
big
Gronk
guys.
when he first came in the league?
Well, no, I know, but that's what I'm saying. So they can't really block like they want to. San Fran scored, apparently. That's what someone said in the chat.
Yeah, it was.
But-
a
Right now.
That's the thing. We've
What a
talked
fucking
about. We've
run.
talked
Oh.
about.
Hey, like
Big
we're
run.
delayed over here because I'm like using my PS.
We
V
also
rap,
talked
like,
about
shut
the
fuck up.
fact that Gronk created
That was actually a
diversions for
nice-
the wide receivers.
All right.
49ers just scored.
Yeah, he like juked him out. He
Yeah.
should have been pushed out of bounds.
Dad asked where Kaepernick's going to end up. We did talk about that briefly.
Yeah. No way.
Kaepernick's not coming back. Kaepernick's
He's
not-
gonna end up in the XFL. All right.
No, they even told him they didn't want him.
That's bad.
The
The wrestling
lesson to be learned
company's
from
like, hey,
Kaepernick
guess what, guys? It's not happening.
Is to make sure that you know that if you go around, screw around, and become a political figure in football, they're not gonna. No team wants you. You're a pariah at that point.
Wow,
If he
they
didn't
can't.
do that, and he did it in a more efficient way,
The Montreal
they're different.
Canadiens are losing 5-3
that doesn't shock me. Moving
to
on.
Florida.
That still doesn't shock me. Florida's better than them. They
I
have
don't
a
think
higher
so.
standard. They're higher
Really?
in
They're
standards.
third in the league, right?
Yeah.
Still-
Third in the Eastern.
You got Barkov over there,
Allen.
dude. He's just trucking everyone through fucking. Screw that.
Barkov, Grabowski,
Jesus
Hoffman.
Philip C.
Lightning's
Hoffman.
tied 1-1 with the Red Wings.
No, but
at the end of the second.
if they kept Rain would have continued. That's true. But any quarterback behind Brady isn't going to get the reps that they need either. So you still got to give him a period of time to adjust. Jimmy did do a good stint
All
when
right.
Brady was injured.
Here's the question:
He's
Is
probably the best one so far.
is Stidham-
aside from maybe
Yeah, because
Brissett.
Jacoby's not that
replacement.
good either.
No, we were looking at.
A
We were
replacement?
talking about Carr being the replacement for the Pats. Needed.
Yeah, he's a
they're,
good
they're,
one.
they're known? They
I
rather
can
draft
run
their
through. I
quarterback.
can run through my 5 again from last week.
If you want to see the 5 from
Uh,
last week, though, I suggest you going
yeah.
to YouTube and checking out our NFL segment.
There you go, buddy.
Um,
Plug it in.
That's
You're
well,
welcome.
that's what that's for. You guys can check out the past things on YouTube. Bostonian Thoughts, same thing as the Twitch feed. We
There's
have
a
our
space, though.
Yep,
My-
it's a space.
My top 3 would have been.
Carr, what is your number one?
Yeah, Carr is my number 1. Derek Carr is my number 1. Guy completes about 60%.
We know who's in the free agency this year is Bridgewater.
Yeah.
No,
well,
thank you.
that's-
Bridgewater is a mobile quarterback, but he's small.
He is.
Yeah.
But he did phenomenal.
He
step
is in the
for
free
Saints.
agency.
But if
That's
he's
if
going
they
to
don't
take the hits
retain
that
him.
Brady takes, he's not going to
Well,
last.
that's what I'm saying. We also talked about that with Carr. You still have to up the O line when you talk about the Patriots in the offseason. Period. So
They're gonna draft
that
a
needs to be
quarterback.
done. I don't think they should waste a pick on a quarterback.
Patriots
They
will,
will.
Honestly,
wild
if
card, but
I was a
not
GM,
first
I'd
round.
trade up to get the number 1 pick, but that's never going to
The Pats
happen.
can't even get close
I'd
to
take
the number
Burrows.
1
I'd
pick,
take
though.
Burrows.
They can't get close to that.
Well, the kid from LSU, man.
Put up 63 points last night.
Yeah.
Your
Bet.
dad asked about. We just talked about the Miami game and the Pats not making it through the playoffs to the Super Bowl. They might win their.
They'll
Well,
win,
with
they'll win
Tennessee.
the wild card game and probably just bounce
Bros
out
just started the
second
third
round.
period.
Who would they play second? Do they play the Chiefs?
Yes.
It
So
sucks
the
because
Pats
you
beat
don't
Titans?
watch college football as much.
I don't. I know that they're bringing the good. Actually, I don't know if anyone knows this in the chat, but they're bringing back NCAA
Yeah,
football.
I would love that.
For
game, yeah.
that to be out there is great. They're bringing it back. They're
They're-
actually bringing the
they're
show
doing
to
that.
Xbox.
They're doing that so that college kids can get paid now.
Well, yeah, they should. I mean, they're playing a dangerous sport, and if they get hurt in college or they don't make it to the NFL,
Well,
that's it.
I think are they going to do that for the other ones too, like hockey?
Hockey, I think they do get paid, don't they? College hockey,
No.
not
No.
college hockey. Minors, never mind.
Basketball
Think
and that won't get paid.
What,
The
hockey
draft
and
and the-
basketball? Do they get paid?
No, they don't get paid.
I'm saying with this
Definitely, yeah.
coming out, you think
They
they're going to
should.
get
I
paid?
think he
Yeah,
may have
basketball definitely.
typed that
Hockey,
completely
though,
out,
a
Dad.
lot
I
of
don't know
people
what
don't
you're
really
talking
watch
about on
college.
drafting the M.
Patriots suck at draft.
Well, they're also
Period.
they don't have any draft picks in the top order, do they?
Yeah.
They're,
If I was them and they want a quarterback that's like Brady, you go out and get Jake Fromm over from fucking.
From
from Ohio
Georgia.
State, kids outstanding. So
No,
that's
I
second.
Ohio that kid would never fucking last here.
No. Most
Uh,
Ohio.
My thing is
Ohio
they
State, Alabama, fucking Clemson. Most like QBs or fucking
they're mobile now.
Well, yeah, they're mobile now, but yeah.
I
most-
like the Alabama quarterback,
they
but
don't
he
really
would not
last.
fit in
My
our
thing
system.
is, at this point, I think the Pats should focus on a free agency quarterback, someone who's dropping into free agency
You're
or
gonna have to.
approach Carr.
You're gonna have to. You still need you still need to develop Stidham, whether or not if you develop Stidham or not.
Why, Nick?
You know, you can also
The
trade.
Ohio kid.
You're gonna have to
I don't like
trade
him.
or sign a free agent quarterback. Teddy Bridgewater will
We gotta
be
give more
my
reason than
third.
that, Nick.
Cam Newton will be my second. Derek Carr is my first.
I would never take Cam Newton with the Pats.
the Ohio
Unless they
State.
have the O-line.
All right, if we're being realistic, Cam Newton will probably be the one that they sign it between the three that I just said.
Cam Newton.
Derek Carr, you're gonna have to trade for.
No, because see, if you get Newton, you still have to. Well, technically, with any quarterback they bring in, they have to up the O line. Period. But
Oh, yes.
if Newton's going
Yes,
to
I
run
agree.
again,
I agree.
he's very high risk for re-injury because of the injury he sustained during this season. So that's why I'm iffy on taking someone like Cam Newton because he's already been injured.
Patriots
Well,
could
not
trade for a first round pick, but they're not gonna get a high one. Nothing high.
Cam Newton is a bit.
I agree that he is overrated. but
Who
he's
wanted
gonna
to
be
know why I
one of the
wouldn't
most
take
fit
him
My
out?
dad.
Your dad?
Yeah, Jake Harity. That's my dad.
Oh.
He's putting you on the spot. now.
Don't get me started with that kid.
I do agree that he is overrated.
Newton is a baby.
He is a baby. Yes, I agree. I'm agreeing with you completely.
Let's put him
But
in the
if we're
baby trade up.
talking a free agent quarterback, it'll probably be.
I mean, I'd take Bridgewater
you know,
over Cam. To be
yeah,
honest.
that's if the Saints don't.
I asked
retain
your
his
dad why he would
retainer.
take the Ohio State
You know?
quarterback.
Yeah, I mean, he can hear you, Nick. You
This
got
guy.
that.
Oh my hand.
Why, Jeff?
Everything gripping
Why?
the dog. You got-
Why,
He's
Jeff?
just firing
Dude,
about the cannon.
I've been holding him in since I was at the fucking nail salon. My girl.
They need it. No, they.
Buddy, I
All
feel
right.
bad for your truck when you get out
All right, this
there.
brings me to my.
Oh, my truck's
Oh my
used to
god,
it.
that smells. This brings me to my next thing. Your dad said they need another receiver. I've already been down this road. I think they need a tight end over a receiver.
Yeah, I wouldn't say receiver right now. I'd say tight end more important.
Tight end is the thing that keeps them off the wide receivers. If you can
Receiver-
get a tight end that can draw attention,
Yeah.
then you open up the receivers. That's the problem. Everyone knows he's going to throw to Edelman. They double him up. He's done for the game.
You need to develop. You need to develop Harry a lot more.
Harry,
You need to
Myers. Myers has been
Jacoby
solid.
Myers, yeah, Myers is
Dorsett
solid.
did
yeah.
some couple good plays out there too today.
I agree.
Sanu was the black sheep out, and he was the
Fuck
one that everyone
Sanu.
was so excited for.
I was not excited for Sanu. He's
I know
old.
Dylan was. Dylan and me had gone after that one because
I was okay with the Sanu
Yeah.
signing only because of the fact that we needed a receiver at the time. You could have done better. You probably could have gone out.
why not try and get Demarius Thomas back?
Yeah, I mean,
If you can get him.
he's already signed.
He's
I forget
happily.
where- I forget
He's
where
in
He's
New York.
happily out of.
He's in the. He's with the Jets.
But you could have gone out. You could have gotten Emmanuel Sanders. You could have gotten AJ Green. You
Hunter
had-
Henry's going free.
Yeah,
agency.
Hunter Henry's going a free agent.
I would make a move on him from the Chargers. He's been phenomenal for them.
Yep.
Also towards ACL twice, by the way.
You can get past that.
My dad responded to you with a rebuttal.
What did he say?
He said he is nasty. He's got a great arm. He's definitely
Over Jake Fromm, though. Over
Belichick
Jake
is
Fromm.
done when Brady leaves to a perfect rebuild of the Ohio QB.
No, it would be a perfect rebuild with Jake Fromm. Jake Fromm is more poised. He's a more accurate
college.
passer. Right? He knows
Where's Jake
he
Fromm
knows where to
playing?
pick it up.
Yeah, you gotta say the college. Which college is he from?
The University of Georgia.
So you want a Georgia boy?
It's not about that.
Listen.
It's not about that, dude. This kid, he couldn't even knock off Clemson.
Hey, you know,
You had to
I
win
wanna-
the whole
I would
game
like
and
to
he
point
can't
out
knock off
something about
Clemson.
college football. I've seen teams that are 12-2 go up against 14-0 teams and lose 63-12.
Okay, right?
Can you explain that to me?
They were both 13-0, right? You're supposed to be the top guy throughout the whole season to win the Heisman. You let Jake Burrows from LSU take over.
Dad said Jake isn't going to win it.
Jake would win as a Patriot over the kid from
Still
Ohio
won
State.
one in the third for the Bruins.
All right, very excellent.
Dude, I take Trevor Lawrence over him, the Clemson quarterback.
I mean,
before I take the Ohio State
Let's be
quarterback.
honest. This doesn't even matter because they're not picking any quarterback. I'm sorry. If they do, it's going to be a late round quarterback, and it's going to be someone who's...
We would never get the Ohio State quarterback. He's going to go top 10.
Patriots are going to be drafting a quarterback. It's going to be a late pick.
It's going to be a make or
it's
break
not
just
situation.
because-
It's someone to back up Stidham.
Yeah,
for now.
It's a third string
But
quarterback.
I think they go into
back
the free
up
agency,
Stidham,
pull out a
and
quarterback.
Nah,
and put him in
you
front.
take Jake
You're gonna
Fromm.
They're not going to get him.
He's gonna be a hot pick.
Jake Fromm will be a lower pick.
Your dad said the Bruins scored, so it should be 2-1 now.
Listen here, all right?
We're behind.
It
right?
never updated on my phone.
Look at it this way, right, Jeff?
It updated on my phone now.
They
It's 2-1
played
Bruins.
sucky teams throughout the year. They
sure.
never
I don't
played
know,
power
power
top
play.
10 teams. The only
Nebraska.
ones that they really went at
Nebraska.
is Michigan
That's another kid I have.
and
on my
what? Penn
fantasy
State.
I didn't because he's been on it.
That's it.
It,
And maybe Wisconsin. They only played 3 power teams.
Which one do you do?
How are you going to
ESPN
say that
fans?
the Ohio State quarterback would be way
Yahoo.
better?
No,
Oh,
that's
the Yahoo
UK.
one.
I'm sorry. I feel bad for you now. Sorry.
Listen here.
Sorry I asked.
It's all right.
No.
But hey,
Damn, you just that is so type. I want you to answer me quick.
Hey, you know what?
I'm just messing with you.
They're probably
His thumbs
delayed.
can only type so fast.
And also, they're probably delayed because Twitch is a bit delayed
yeah,
sometimes.
it's got like a second delay.
So
or two.
he may not have heard it until now. But
Uh-oh.
goal again.
Goal again, 3-1.
There you go. Good job,
Let's-
Bruins. Stay on
let's
it.
go.
Stay on the grind. Who's in the net? Rask? Probably.
Yeah.
Hayes doesn't like him. We've been over that.
Fuck Rask.
Don't know why. He's
2
still on
U's,
vacation.
2 Ks, 0 points.
DeBrusque
Fuck
with 2.
Tuca.
All right.
DeBrusque with 2 tonight.
But back to the Patriots. I don't think a wide receiver is the answer. Period. I think
I
O-line
think that you
upgrade.
need a decent wide receiver.
You could
No,
probably
I
and a
think-
tight end. You got to go out and get a decent wide
Only
receiver.
if you
tight end.
get a cheap wide receiver. I would not spend money
Watch
on a
this
wide
hit.
receiver if they can manage to get
They're
a
gonna
good tight
show
end.
it. Let's
If
do
they
it.
can get
I'm
someone
trying to
like
watch the
Hunter
hit. Hold on,
Henry,
Hayes.
Yeah, watch the hit, dude.
You need
This
to
dude
get
fucking
an
yeeted
expendable
himself.
white guy
It was
like we
hilarious.
usually do.
I think if you get Hunter
Are
Henry,
you gonna fucking play
be
it?
good.
You have
I
to.
heard, isn't Amendola going free agency this season too? Would you take
Fucking
him back?
replay it, you
No.
dickheads.
I would
cheap
take him
money,
back
yes.
for cheap money. Absolutely, I'd take Amendola back.
He
He already
won't
knows
come
the playbook.
Fucking who wants to look at
That's
Pete?
someone you could just
Look at
slot
that mother.
right in. You don't have to
His mother
retrain
wouldn't
him
even love
much
him.
at all.
They're not.
Wow! Nick said no, but
What?
we said yes because Amendola already knows the playbooks. Easy
He-
slot in.
This is the only
He's not gonna
reason.
come back because he needs money.
Well, he already got his money.
He got
jumped
his
around.
he got his money. He got his money in Miami. He got his money in Detroit.
So he's
He
got
also
back
lost
here.
out because
And
they
he
also cut him.
he also said he wanted back on the Patriots.
Yeah.
So
What, you
He
think
was-
Belichick's gonna be like, welcome
He'll-
back, my son?
I mean,
Yeah, he
for
would.
someone,
They do it to Jamie Collins.
He
though.
would.
yeah, and also Amendola knows the plays. You don't have to go over everything all over.
That's the
with him.
thing, though. We're so predictable. Change the goddamn playbook.
Well,
That's why- that's why-
fine. But you still
Listen,
have to
that's
upgrade
why
everything.
McDaniels is not coming back. He's
Yeah.
gone. Good riddance.
I don't know. He should have left and went to Indianapolis
Dad
like he wanted
agrees with
to.
us on Amendola.
I believe he should have been gone like fucking last year.
I believe Nick should have been traded,
Daniels.
but we didn't.
You
Trade
know what?
Oh, all right.
Belichick focused and hoped McDaniels learned how the Belichick
Let's
way.
just be honest, guys. Let's put it all out on the table. Patriots are cheaters.
In most people's eyes, yeah.
They
Most
deflate balls all
Most
day.
people will be
Did your dad reply back yet?
No, it's been Dave's dad. Although my dad did say Georgia isn't going anywhere this year.
Clearly we already knew that, but I still feel like he's a better quarterback.
I will.
Clearly it's LSU Clemson
I don't
national
like either of those
championship
teams
game
Anyway,
next week.
just Pastor Nasty. Is that yours?
Mhm.
Okay. With a missing tooth, smiley face. See,
Yeah, 'cause
Barkov. I got Barkov.
Pasternak's got that fucked up
They're
tooth,
punting
man.
again.
Winning. Kicking
All right,
Tiger's
so
ass.
who's winning right now, Nick?
10-0
10-9
San Fran.
San Fran.
San Fran has ball again.
I'm gonna take a look at the stats real quick of the game.
Suck my ass.
Fucking
It's gonna
Jimmy.
suck if you're the only one who's wrong there.
Suck my ass.
Let me. 4th and 12 on Seattle.
But I already told you, if they win and they get first seed, they're not going to the bowl.
Lynch has had 2 carries for 7 yards so far, so I'm holding to check that because I know you said 65.
Suck my ass.
I hope he hits 65 for your sake, because that also kind of isn't good if he doesn't. That's not a good sign either.
Listen here.
Oh, Sabres goal. Get out of here. We don't want the negativity.
Yo,
We want
look at my fucking
Homer's
my
got
fantasy.
more
I think my-
carries. I don't want to look at your fantasy. You were duking it out for what? 5th
exactly.
place? I would like to point out that Nick runs the fantasy every year. I know nothing much about football. I seem to hold my own pretty well.
I've only lost this past 2 years. I ran the whole league the past 3 years.
2-year drought for Nick. We'll put that out there.
Yo, one of my other leagues, I'm about to win the whole thing, though.
Yeah, but that's not the one that matters.
I know!
With me.
You don't win either.
Yeah, so Justin Fields has over 3,000 yards, 44
44
touchdowns,
TDs.
and 3 interceptions.
Fuck Justin Fields, bro. I don't like him.
Nick just doesn't like him. I guess that's what we're going with here. Nick kind of doesn't want to battle the stats on that one.
Oh, well, I'm going to look it up right now.
He's going to look it up to fact check, but I know that's why my dad didn't respond right away because that's what he was doing. So
I'm not too big on college.
I'm not either. It's hard to follow it, too, to be honest.
Get your dad on the show. We talk college football.
College basketball, too. I don't really follow that
I
much.
did smack Dave's team, finally. I got them out.
Wait, what were those stats?
For him,
Is that his this year's stats or is that his
Justin
college
Fields
career?
is a much better QB.
Lost to Clemson means shit.
Lost to Clemson means shit.
Yep,
He
and
should have
said
been playing for a national
Dad
championship.
said I just looked it up. So.
All right.
Wow.
What was those
Should've brought
stats
your
again?
dad on the
Stats
street.
was Justin Fields has over 3,000 yards, 44 touchdowns, and 3 interceptions.
But okay, those
And
are also
Justin's a
rushing
Georgia- And
touchdowns.
Justin's a Georgia boy, he said.
I don't give a shit about like Georgia boys. But how many of those are rushing touchdowns?
Well, you didn't ask that.
We're talking about a straight pocket passer.
You're the one who follows it, Nick, not me.
Curtis Lazar scored for Buffalo.
Fuck
3-2.
Buffalo.
Over 3,000 yards, but you got to still
At
think, right?
508.
How many interceptions does he have?
3.
He just and Justin's a Georgia boy. 2019 stats. Dylan said 3-2-Bs. Yep, just
That's
got the
Dylan.
update, bud. I think it is. Yeah, BITD. I don't know what that stands for. Said it doesn't matter.
TD is a TD, 44 to 22.
I mean, he is correct.
Yeah, TD is a
No,
TD.
I mean, you got to think though.
Let's put it
He's
this
not
way,
gonna. He's not gonna be
getting them
the.
anyway.
He's still not gonna be a Lamar Jackson though.
I don't think we need
That's
the
what
Lamar.
it is though. That's exactly what we would be getting
Are
if
we
we got
comparing
Justin
every
Fields.
QB to Lamar?
Yeah, no, like that seems to be what we're going to. Justin has double the TDs to the other kid that you're talking about. He said.
Trump.
Yeah, you gotta think though. There's a lot. He's a pocket passer. You need a pocket passer.
I don't want a pocket passer.
Yes, you. All right.
I want someone who can do both.
He can do both. He gets out of the pocket, but you still need somebody that's still gonna throw.
Well, so you're telling me the other kid can't pass in the pocket at all.
He's not really a good pocket passer, no.
But 44
He said-
TDs might
he
argue.
said-
all right, let me put it this way,
He said
right?
Jake's gonna be like RG3.
No, he's not.
Does that mean a busted knee? in the
No,
end of
he's
your
not. No, you guys are. You're bugging, man.
career? That means a busted knee and an ended career.
And he said
No.
Lamar does both too.
And being back up to Lamar Jackson.
But look at how long it took Lamar to become a pocket passer.
He's still not a pocket
He's not a
passer.
full-on pocket passer,
No,
but he can
he's
still
a
pass
run.
the ball.
He's more of a.
And you know what? You know what I want to say? For someone who throws as little yards as him, fucking does passing touchdowns pretty damn well. You know, averages about 3 to 5 a game
He's
with only
got a
200
great
yards.
arm.
Listen, I hope
He's
someone
got a
breaks
great
his
arm.
fucking neck.
No, but see,
That's
Hayes
my
just
opinion.
hates Lamar, and it may be for other reasons that we cannot disclose on stream. I believe there's some ill will intention.
All right, hold on. To compare passing with Justin Fields and Jake Fromm, Justin Fields has only thrown 2,953
Jimmy G matching down the field again.
and 31 touchdowns. That's still, if you compare them though, they're
10 minutes
both
left
still
in the
pretty
second,
good
still
quarterbacks.
10-0.
But I'd still take Jake Fromm.
San Francisco.
I would probably, just based on these stats and information we get from my dad, I'd go with my dad's.
Yeah, but you know that's also college.
He said, Nick, you should give up podcast and scout for the NFL.
I would still take Jake Fromm because I feel like he's going to be a better guy. He listens and he
But
plays
let's put
with
it
heart.
this way. Here's to flat out both your arguments. They're not getting neither. I'm sorry. They're
Honestly,
not.
Jake Fromm will fall.
Breaking
Oh.
They're
news.
still not going to get him.
Breaking news. Patriots signed Nick Azura.
Yeah,
as
the scouting
Ball
unit.
scout.
Then Nick left the team to go be a head coach in another team.
I would. The only reason, a lot of reasons why I wouldn't take Justin Fields is because it's college football. He doesn't compare up against the bigger defenses. He hasn't played a lot.
But we've also gone over this. The game's evolving. Pocket passers are eventually going to be not all
But
you get.
you need
Big
somebody
facts.
that can also stay there and not think run first. And that's exactly what Justin Fields is a run first type quarterback. You need somebody that's going to look and seek out
You
a
see
wide
that,
receiver.
but also when you look at Lamar's rushing yards, if you compare it to that, he's only averaging 100 a game. Period.
Only
so
that's fucking
But
phenomenal.
no, but listen, that means in total he's only doing about 400 yards combined with rushing and throwing, and he's still averaging about 3 to 5 touchdowns a game.
But the difference between Justin Fields and Lamar Jackson is he seeks out a wide receiver though. Justin
But how do
Fields.
you know he won't do that in the NFL? How do you know he won't adapt and change in the NFL? That's what the whole point
If
is.
that's
Right.
what you've been doing for years, it's going to be very hard for you
Yeah.
to take that and go to the NFL.
But that's
It's,
what Lamar
public
has
group.
been doing, and then he changed when he got to his
No,
role.
Should be
Lamar
first
started
stage.
doing that his second to last year. They developed him more
Your
because
membership is
he
10.
wanted to
That's
go to
what
the
the
NFL.
coaches
I'm
got to
one
do when
of
they
the-
get in, though.
I'm
They
one
got
of
to
the
mold
associate
these
guy.
quarterbacks. That's their job.
Yeah, but if you start that in college, but if you're going to do that, look at
But look at it this way: he's not going to come in and be a starting role for the Patriots. Period. Even if they picked him up, they'd have time to mold him how they want him. The other kid, Stidham, is supposed to be the one that's going to get that start.
But I feel like Justin Fields though doesn't really. He's not somebody that's going to learn quick.
Already up
Jake
50
Fromm
followers.
is a team
Oh,
Oh, we
player.
got another.
On the
We
Facebook.
got another follower on Twitch. We're
Nice.
going up there, guys. Appreciate all the follows and likes on the Facebook, YouTube,
Yes.
and Twitch.
Really do.
It's been good to have in the chat with people actually contributing and talking about things and ticking Nick off. It's always fun. So.
I don't even think Burrows is going to be that good in the
But
NFL.
at end of the day, we know the Pats are not going to. To be honest, I don't think they're going to look at a draft for a quarterback unless they draft the way in the back.
It is. It's going to be a very.
It's going to be like almost like a Brady pick, like way in the back end
Yeah.
of the draft. And who
I don't know.
knows,
You know what?
uh,
If Brady leaves, if it happens, it happens.
I would
again,
prefer him retire if he's done.
Again, I don't. It does not affect me one bit. You know what I'm saying? I don't get paid
Jesus,
or whatever.
Oh my.
Dave is just ripping ass like no one's
You got
business.
the brown shit stain, not the brown jug.
When Brady leaves, it don't matter.
Tubi, you're in for one hell of a ride home tonight.
Stidham. You
Ain't
got
gonna smell
Stidham.
my car. You're gonna smell Dave's.
I see Stidham probably taking over for a few. I'm not good. Sorry, pal.
Oh,
Sorry.
Is it that bad?
Yeah,
Buddy, I'm shocked there's still moonshine left.
Oh yeah.
I know.
Just
think
polish
about
it
him
off.
driving you home today.
Just fucking.
Might as well just drink it out the jar. I see Stidham probably growing into maybe a QB for you. Probably a few years.
I don't see him making a full career here in New
No.
England.
what
Not
I
at
think
all.
they'll do is they'll take a free agent quarterback, give Stidham more time, give him a shot. Doesn't pan out, he's gone.
That's what's gonna happen.
It will.
I think they'll take someone like Teddy Bridgewater, someone
I
just
don't.
brief, quick stint. in New
Bridgewater's
England.
going to have a very high value.
Then
No
they're not
matter,
gonna pay him.
The
Let's
kid
be
went
real.
Well,
five.
Carr would
he
be
went-
expensive too. Don't forget.
Well, yeah, Carr's going to be expensive, but you can trade for him right now and then renegotiate on the contract later on.
I still think they should focus all hands on deck on getting tight end like Hunter Henry off the free agency.
Which
That
they're
would be
going
a
to.
huge grab.
Let's be real. They're going
If you
to.
can, then yeah.
That's what they need. They need a tight end to get the attention off the wide receivers because another wide receiver is not going to help them. It's lingering. But that, Tui, why do you always pull your shirt down and
Bro,
take like
I'm
a
looking
picture?
I'm looking at the cat. I'm looking at the
Do you
cat,
see this
bro.
shit? Like the
Where-
dude's just over there.
Yeah, he's got to get the chest hair.
There's no cat
Bro,
scratch.
it's like a red spot right
There's
there.
no
It's like
cat
a red.
scratch.
You're gonna lie to me, dude.
He's had too much.
I think he has.
Yeah,
dude.
he needs more. You gotta
Too
fucking.
little.
No, but
Chug that, bro. You gotta
Mr.
chug the
Don't
rest
pull
of
out.
that.
Yeah.
No.
What do you
Finish
mean,
it
fuck
off,
no?
dude.
I
Yeah,
don't know who
finish
that
it.
is.
That's
Finish
a
it
waste.
off.
Fuck, no, that shit's strong.
I don't even know who that
Oh wait,
is.
this?
Yeah.
Oh, this
We're
will
gonna
drink.
fix
Yeah.
the
Yeah, finish
cat
it.
and shit like that.
I like that it's.
You gotta finish that
Salmon.
shit.
Cock it back, buddy.
Yeah. Just do it. Do it. that was a pussy
I'm not
one.
in the actual.
You're supposed to just knock it back, bro.
Yeah, but
Okay.
that's
You gotta
I mean,
put
that's
some
a
more
good
in there.
form of Patriots talk. Tight end will be big because another wide receiver will just add to a muddle, and I think that they don't need another wide receiver right now.
Guys are missing a good game over here.
That's right.
hell yeah.
If San
I've been
Fran's
watching
winning, I'm
this shit.
happy. So
I've been watching it the whole time. I had the bestie in the fucking house.
if San Fran's winning, that's all that matters because I mean.
Bros is still up 3-2, so don't.
That's good.
Yeah, so we got some good stuff going on. Nick's being wrong right now.